Okay, looks like we've got this now. All right, let's pop this out here. Okay. All right, cool. Think we've got everything working. Think we can close out of some of these things. And then just close this as well. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys probably don't know at all and won't ever figure it out. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, I got a new microphone arm. It's really nice. It's way better than my old one, so I'm really happy about it. And I got that through your guys' Twitch subs and all that good stuff and the YouTube revenue. So huge shout out to you guys, man. So yeah, appreciate it. Hopefully it still sounds good. Hopefully we've got it a decent way, close to my mouth, I should say. Yeah, we're gonna do the TW remod for sure. Well, I always stream when I'm in my dorm so I can actually watch with sound. Oof, can you actually imagine? Yeah, I'm normally not even live on Wednesday, but I've got 3 weeks off of work, so decided to take advantage of it, and so here we are. But yeah, oh word, am I tuning into a raid stream after this ad? Sheesh, can you imagine? Let's get ahead and get into the game though, for sure. We've been chilling out for enough time here. Need to do some refreshes here. Hold on. I guess I can just go into game though. The first thing we're gonna do, ooh, it looks like my opponent actually attacked a little bit. The first thing we're gonna do though, we gotta do some fleet. We only got an hour and 47 minutes to make it up 6 spots. Think we can do it. Now this guy's set Mark 6 starter. So I've been trying this recently to just do Chimera with this. Pretty easy from what I remember. Even though you want to go after, what's his name? The Mark 6 one. You just kind of have to like be remiss, I think. You have to stay steady here on Sith Assassin. Three streams this week, imagine. Sheesh. Can you actually imagine? And then we'll be heading right into Conquest, so it's, you know, it's just gonna be non-stop streams from there. This is actually where I think if we stun Sith Empire Trooper, we would end up stopping him from gaining more stacks. So I guess that's what we'll end up doing. Okay. I could have probably removed turn meter there, but I don't think it matters much anyways. Now we'll just get rid of Sith Empire Trooper. So see, like this is where you can just level this fleet. Now on the mirror, yeah, it's kind of hard, right? It's a good offensive fleet. It is. I could probably have tried a buff immunity over on the tank, but you know, sometimes you only YOLO once. Bring out, cleanse everybody. Just get some damage done here. Okay. Taunting. That's okay, because we're about to get annihilate anyways. All right, we can actually just dispel here. Okay, so imp shuttle. Yeah, whatever. Let's just hit him real quick. All right, there it is. We'll get the least healthiest guy. All right, easy. Yeah, like I said, good offensive fleet, but man, if you leave it in, it's very, very easy to get around all of it. You got RM, so I expect to get paid. That's true. And I'm so surprised at like how RM has just sort of fell off. They used to actually be a pretty decent guild. I just haven't heard from them in so long, man. I just feel like, oh, they must not be doing much these days. But yeah. Yeah, so easy enough fleet to kill on offense. Yeah. Let's go ahead and knock out some of these dailies here and get into it. I just have to remember I need to do one more battle and it'll be on off or on auto. Because that's how good Leviathan is. But yeah, how's everyone doing, man? Wednesday, middle of the week. Month is just kind of flying by, you know? I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's just sort of flying by. What's up, Rev Jinx? Dude, long time no see, man. Hold on, my dog wants to get in here. Two of their comrades got me. Oof. Hey, I know how that feels. It's like where the modding thing still comes in, man. Going to spend 55k crystals on bow. Sheesh. My God. What's up, Playing? How's it going? Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you stopping by the YouTube stream. Yeah, it's been a minute. Life's been busy. How are you? I'm doing well, man. Life's been busy for me too, so I feel you there for sure. While we're watching this auto, actually, we can like kind of talk about some of the news. Here, we'll even shrink it a little bit. So we got obviously the comeuppance here, which I think is just one of the most hilarious names of all time. But anyways, I haven't done too much of the, like I've done the reading on it, but I'm like, I really don't know like how well it's going to be. And part of that is because I guess I just don't know the stats on it as much. Like for instance, Marauder, if you read Marauder, you're like, oh, like for instance, for Marauder, I thought like, oh, this is going to be a really good ship. But also at the same time, if you just read Marauder, you're like, ah, it's like, you know, it's okay. Like, I don't think it's going to be a game changer or anything like that, but then it is a game changer. And it's because the damage, right? Like the damage on it is just stupid. It's incredible. The amount of damage that Marauder puts out. So it's gonna matter, I guess, like how much, like what the stats are. And I just haven't done, it might even be in game right now. I just haven't looked at it. So, but either way, I'm going to, oh, what's up, Calvin? Thanks for that awesome raid, man. And for those of you guys that don't remember, me and Calvin actually faced off last week. It was pretty cool. It's pretty fun. It was a sad week for me, but I kind of knew it was coming. So, but yeah, we're just talking about the comeuppance. Anyways, what I was saying is like, if you read the Marauders kit, you're like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like the Marauder kit, I did get a little bit more out of it. Like I was like, oh, okay. Like there's like, you know, there's sort of like a unending loyalty with it. Anyways, all that to say though, Marauder ship is amazing. The damage is what we couldn't see when the kit reveal happened. Now we can see, right? Like, and like I said, I don't know. Maybe it's in game now. I'm not sure. I just haven't checked, but because it's my first time logging on since the update. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, it might be really good. Either way, though, I'm gonna go hard on it because it's way better than farming ships, like post, right? Like, it's better to. I think Bodhi came in the Discord server and said it's gonna be something like 9,000 crystals over that like course of. Whatever 7 days or whatever it is, to 7-star it. Like, it's well worth it. You don't have to worry about it whenever it comes out. You don't have to like, yeah, it's just well worth it. Ships never get, you know, accelerated, so that's not a factor, if you will. It's just like, get it when it comes out, and then if you, and you know, I guess if you don't have a Radis, like, you might not. But then again, who knows? Maybe this goes well with some other like ship. Who knows? Like, they swore up and down that Marauder was going to breathe new life in Mace, and it is good with Mace, but like it also made Negotiator really good. Resistance is in a rare set because, you know, they only really got one ship there, but who knows, man. I'm going to go for it though. And then we also got the Datacron news. My early impressions of this is like everyone wanted no defense. We got no defense. I think within the next at least 2 months, we are going to see a lot more, I won't say cheese, but you're going to have to play very smart. Like, you're not going to get holds. You're not going to, I won't say you're not going to get holds, but like those days are a little bit over. You know, the days of being able to like kind of stonewall someone or at least get the hold or whatever the case is, right? Like, you know, I'm used to fighting in the 1700s, like score wise, like when a round passes, and that's been perfectly fine for me to get wins. You know, I've lost obviously my fair share there in that range too, but that's gonna be a no-go in these new sets, man. Like it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a lot different. Now I know a lot of people are trying to go for deflection. I think it will mess up counters, so that is a positive. Like, there are still counters that will be messed up by this, but there's just so many things that within these sets that you're gonna have so much like offense to bring to the table that you're just gonna have to figure out which you know, deflection crons they put on what characters, and you'll have to be smart with how you put your deflection on characters as well. I don't think it's gonna be enough to, and deflection's such a niche thing that it's not gonna be like one of those things where like I didn't play during the dodge cron, but like it's not gonna be one of those things where like you're just gonna see it on every single squad, right? You're not blocking out every single counter by just having deflection. You're just blocking out those people that have special ability or a special damage or whatever you want to call it. So it's a little bit different. You're blocking out some of the characters. So yeah, I don't know, it could be interesting. There's definitely, much like set 12, there's some real winners in here that you're gonna absolutely have, and then there's gonna be like some where you're like, okay, like I want that level 3 and maybe like the level 6. But yeah, that's sort of my take on all that. Anyways, let me get back to chat, see how's everyone doing. The stats are terrible. Fury level, wow, interesting. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't see that. It's in the game now, I'm assuming. I'm gonna just check. The new artwork for that ship sucks. Really? Oh, you're saying like compared to Meat Wads? Yeah, dude, that one was just that was just a work of art. Yeah, I don't know what this all looks like whenever you have 7-star on it all, and obviously level 85. I do have a Relic 7 Zori though, so you know. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, maybe it's gonna be required for something. I don't know. It would be really disappointing for Resistance because they already had kind of a disappointment with Rose Tico's ship. We were like, oh cool, like we got the tank, like that's what we needed. And then it didn't really, like, it made it better, but yeah, it also just didn't make a difference. It's a good cleanup ship for what that's worth, but yeah, I don't know. These aren't the raiders you're looking for. I mean, I don't know. I think that's what he said. If I'm mistaken, I think he said 9K. It's gonna take 9K crystals for that. I don't know if that's based off of data, like if someone else has already ran that or what. But yeah, that's what he was saying. Bamcron looks great. Yeah. If it makes Radix consistent Levi killer, it'll be worth it. I mean, I don't know. I'm speaking from a guy that has it all, but like I just don't really have an issue with Leviathan. Right now, like to me, and this is just me, again, a guy that has every ship, you know, whatever. And so like I'm speaking from a place of privilege, I suppose, but like I just don't see the Leviathan being like the showstopper that some people think that it is. It's so crazy. The Chimera counter is seriously, it's gotta be, we ran it today, right? Like it's gotta be over a 90% counter. there's definitely like bad dodges that can happen. There's definitely like, you know, some RNG stun and like who, if Mark 6 comes out, who it kills. But like almost none of that actually, it just depends on how well your banners are after that, right? Like none of it, I can't think of anyone where you're like, wow, I got killed. Like that's it. That's the round. Like I've had them kill TIE Defender, still won. I've had them kill, you know, Scythe, still won. You know, there's definitely times, like I said, like I get stunned and then they kill someone else and then they, you know, it's like they just get like almost like a turn meter train or whatever. I didn't get the kill on Sith Assassin and then my, you know, my damage dealer is stunned and then it's like they killed him too. And so like I definitely can sympathize with like there's definitely got to be a lose condition out there that's beyond just player expertise. But at the same time, like I feel like that's such a that's such a like, it's got to be such a small percentage because like I said, we do it all the time and I see the percentages of people that know how to do the counter and it's really not bad for a counter at least. Yeah, it's about 70% on .gg. I was joking around. I was like, yeah, it's about 70% on SWGoH.gg, but on Ando.gg, it's probably like a 95% counter. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's up, Sith Duke? It is nice to have the thing is, like, you do have options. So you have Radis, or well, wait, is it? No, Profundity. You have Profundity with Admiral Radis. You have, dude, even Negotiator is starting to get to the point where we're learning more and more about that counter. And we're like, okay, like there's definitely, like at worst, you basically leave Mark 6. Well, I won't say at worst. One of the ways of not winning and also like one of the, I guess probably one of the better outcomes, but you still lose is you leave Mark 6 because it's too hard. They've already kind of killed off and like you don't have a mass assist anymore and all these other things. You can just end up timing out on Mark 6 because it just keeps regenerating stacks and you can't kill them quick enough. But yeah, and then there's Chimera, there's, like I said, Profundity, like I said, Negotiator. At least it will get you into a good 2-shot. I think even like if you tinker around, like depending on relic levels and stuff like that, I think you could tinker around with Executor. It's it's a very interesting ship because at times, if you don't get the right kills, you can get stonewalled. Like there's no doubt about that. You can get stonewalled. A preloaded Leviathan in with certain character or certain ships still standing is a nightmare. But yeah, if you at least get some of them out, you'd be good. What's up, Zig? How's it going, man? What's up, bro, Karen? You can lose it though. Yeah, and that's the thing is you have to be smart too with like, you know, how you go about it. But I mean, no one also says you like, this is where the whole like defense versus offense thing comes in, right? If you're just constantly losing it, one, you're probably playing it wrong because like I said, the stats really just don't support that. But two, you know, if you want to be the guy that makes sure you full clear, then there's definitely routes for you to take in that arena for sure. Yeah, that I've heard about the executive. Yeah, like I said, executive triple attacker. Yep. Yeah, the Profund counter is really, yeah, it's super reliable. Super reliable. Yep. Soul Fleet is all about alt. I don't know how Zori affects. That's true, yeah. Chimera is your go-to. Radis can easily clean up any mishaps. Yeah, as long as you get out the certain, you know, the problem children of that fleet, yeah, you should be good for sure. All right, anyways, sorry guys. We've delayed long enough. Anyways, we're going against I'm guessing that you say that as Jason, or maybe it's Jason. I don't know. Maestros de Jeddah. I'm guessing that's Spanish. I should know because I know Portuguese and I took 2 years of Spanish in whatchamacallit, high school, which like we all know, like taking a language in high school, right? Like it's just like, oh, cool, nap period's about to happen. But yeah, the Masters of Jeddah, I guess, what I'm guessing it is, anyways. 11.3 million GP, so a lot, or I won't say a lot smaller, but considerable amount smaller than me. About 600k ish, 650k. Datacrons look decent, nothing like crazy, which I'm glad, because you know those can end up ruining your night. But yeah, I think that's about most of what we need to glean from him. Looked like he already did a few attacks. So yeah, he got 140, which means he got a average of 65, which means that he also got, which means one of his fights was a 55-ish or something like that, or both were like a 57 or whatever, you know, like something like that. Because yeah, that's the average, I should say, right now is he's batting at 65 because of the 10 banner that he got. But that's the only reason why. Anyways, let's go into his defense. He put a Iden team for me. He placed Finn, Zori, obviously, right? That's like everyone's filler team nowadays. It's good too. Like I don't want to disrespect it. Like that's a good team. Let's see if this is like no, it's not a blind. Interesting. The reset is the one that's like kind of neat because yeah, Zori is a scoundrel, so she'll do a basic and then be like, hey, just kidding, I have all my cooldowns and I'm 100% again, so what's up? We do also have a Leia. It's not the like quote unquote, like I don't know what you want to call it, the toxic Leia, whatever you want to call it. But that being said, this was the same comp I lost to, I think, last week, and granted the relics on it were way different, so I don't know if this time is going to be any different, but man, last time it was just a timeout. I was re-healing too much on this team. You're fighting, the reason why this is such a different team is you're fighting the days, which your Hut Cartel, if you're using Hut Cartel, your Hut Cartel, you want them to be assisting, right? Or at least Leia, Boosh Leia, and then you're also, the debuffs you're including back onto this team is that you are also like kind of re-healing. So it can be really tough. Like you end up like kind of getting your ult neutered and also like kind of your damage done through like some of your thermals gets neutered as well. So it's an interesting comp. Then we just got kind of a plain old gas comp here. All right, and then next we've got, or on the bottom, we've got Tuscans. What did we use last week? That was like kind of, I think it was Tuscans that we were kind of got creative on, and we were like, oh, that's a good counter. Like, why haven't we been using this before? Might have to do like a little browsing through my history. All right, and then yeah, we've got Ray here with L3 or Sortie. Now, I'm guessing that Sortie is going to hide our friend here. Let's see if this is a 200%er. Yeah, it is. And then with another additional 132%. Classic mix-up. Yeah, so I'm guessing that Ben will be VIP here. Looks like it's only got one Omicron, which I can relate to. So technically it doesn't have the Obscured, which is really, I think, for me, what counts as the anti-C, but I'm not really willing to go that route yet, at least. But yeah, and then we've got Lord Vader here with Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Sad to see him there, honestly. And then we've got Malgus up there too. So yeah, we got here. You do use Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, Scout Death, and Storm. Last two G12 versus almost the exact Finn. Had Rose instead of RH Poe, full relics, and it felt like overkill. Yeah, dude, it's weird, man. Like, the amount of people that come up and they're like, dude, Moff Gideon, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, he's horrible. Like, I won't say like, how should I say this? It's like such a huge difference between, it's such a huge difference between like people that are like, man, Moff Gideon is so good, and then like people are like, dude, I just get wrecked all the time. Like, it's really such a huge difference, like, of user, like, I don't know what you want to call it, but just user experience. So many people, like, they're just like, yeah, dude, he's horrible. Like, I brought him in on this fight, he sucked. I didn't get a kill. I preloaded even. And then some people are like, dude, I've just been killing like GLs. I've been like, or like everything short of GLs, I would say. Like, people are like, dude, yeah, man, I've just destroyed people, man. What's up, Canada Fett? All right, anyways, let's go ahead and let's move into the first fight, which I think we're gonna do JML versus this team. So it's just the riposte, just a bunch of defense, some protection, some crit damage. Canada Fett, thanks for the follow. Oh, Dust Crush. Guys, I don't know why my follows don't play. Like, I even tested it out today and like the follows worked on the test, but for some weird reason it's not working. So sorry. Dust Crusher and Canada Fett, thanks guys for the follows. And what I used to say, there used to be like a, here, I'll replay what used to happen. A blaster would be like, and like, welcome to the army. So, and then I would say, hey, Canada Fett and Dust Crusher, welcome to the army. There you guys go. You guys got the custom experience. All right, let's go Jedi here first. All right, we want the big boy protection, Kron. Here it is. Thanks, appreciate it, Canada. DTMG is the best conquest unit so far in the non-Omni format. TW Omni unit in GAC. So you're saying is the best conquest unit so far in the non-Omni format. But is that like somehow, so I think you're saying DTMG is the best conquest unit so far for having a TW Omni unit in GAC is how I'm reading that. Because then, like, if I'm not reading that correctly, like, or you're just classifying also like Omni, like, I guess, because then like Cat and like Baldos and count, so I could see that. Right now, DTMG with Trooper DC is better than Trench was with Trench DC. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's really good. I think part of the reason why he's so good is because he's a tank, and he is so freaking durable, man. Like, he really, really is durable. NPC, what's up, Schnookums? There's a lot of Kron overlapping on the team factions. What's up, Dylar? How's it going, dude? That's classic. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and move this. Your favorite conquest units are still Cat and Maul. Yeah, that's for sure. Those guys are, you can't beat them. At least not so far. Yeah, the Fur-Torn healing immunity is the main thing that stops C. I agree. All right, let's hurry up and do this. Got some decent ability blocks there. Okay, and we're gonna select our friend Hoda to prevent the ult. And since we didn't start off with the AoE crush, we can actually just kind of keep going in. And just reheal here. Okay. He's ability block, so I guess next person we're going for is Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Okay. Let's just go ahead He's about to go, so let's reduce his cooldowns by 1, I suppose. Okay. Let's save that for right now. Should have actually probably called Hoda or Grandmaster Yoda. Okay, so Jedi Knight Revan will have the 2-turn cooldown here. Oof. We need to save it. We need to save it. I don't think she's used hers yet. I think everyone's got days though, right? Oh no, GMY doesn't. All right, cool. Let's add speed up over here. I think I'm gonna save right now. Let's go ahead and just get them all out. Billy block doesn't really do anything for us, so we'll just do basic here. All right, we need to just kind of reheal protection here. All right, cool. So he doesn't have, basically got his own mastery back. Just kind of reheal where we can. Want to wait until the crush. Let's go ahead and just add a little bit of bonus protection in here. Okay. All right, there it is. Let's cleanse all those dots. Just got to be tactical about how we use that. Oh, it was there and then it wasn't there. Let's go ahead and just ability block here, or cooldown him. Do we need this? Sure, why not? All right, again, we'll just add this. We got plenty of time. Not worried about that right now. All right, just keep selecting Hoda here. Might even get a kill before he exits ults. I think we just get the kill here. Get the kill and call it a day. 74, so yeah. We missed one banner and it was on Jedi Knight Revan. Okay, easy. Yeah, like I said, Hoda's kind of the trick. So before we used to be like, man, like we want to pass it to, we just wanted nonstop, right? Like we wanted that JML leadership always in play here. There's enough recovering in here. There's enough like cleansing in here that we can actually kind of forego that a little bit and just worry about Hoda. He's gonna if as long as we get the ability block first, which basically JML has to be faster than Lord Vader. Now, if it's not, which I think for my fight against Calvin, that's where you have to use Jedi Knight Revan's swap, and you have to kind of play it a little bit differently. But yeah, it ends up being, if you can get Hoda going, he's the key in this. We're about to watch JML's stock drop. Like so much. That was a 50%, 53% or something like that protection cron, so it was dealing a lot more damage than it normally would. We're about to watch that drop. Now that being said, we're gonna lose protection, we're gonna lose a few other things, so you know, maybe it's still gonna be on the table. I don't know. Normally before like crons, right, this wasn't this clean of a battle. I don't know, we'll see. Cat and Maul are head or shoulder. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Having Hoda waving fools to death. True. Thanks, Darth Puppy. Yeah, it was a good battle. I've been pretty consistently getting like my 74s against people like that. So, yeah, fun times. Yeah. I think we're gonna use JMK against this Ray. It's the 200% defense. They've got a bunch of defense on top of that. It's gonna be tricky though, like I said, because I'm pretty sure Ben is gonna be the VIP in here. So basically what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna heal immune Ray here, watch her try and do the lifeblood twice, and hopefully it lines up perfectly with when we can just nuke him. Yeah. Brian JRJR. Or no, Brian RJRJ. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'll give you a custom one too, because my follow alerts aren't working. Welcome to the army. And then I'd say, welcome to the army. Web source stream win? Sheesh. I'm late. Did Losa already beat me to that joke? I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. Yeah, the Bo-Katan thing is just gonna be a raffle stomp of Lord Vader. I just think that you just have to be, you have to come to grips with that you're just not going to set Lord Vader. We're just gonna have to find something else. And like I said, that's where like this whole, I'm struggling to figure out where we set a defense from these crons. I really am. Like, I don't know. Like, you can't set Jabba. Jabba gets eaten up by Afra. You can't set, you know, I think Rey's still going to have some viability, especially if you could get some deflection and or some tenacity. Like, I think it's going to be somewhat viable, but then again, like, there's tenacity down. But yeah, if you get deflection, might still be some room for there to be like a GL versus GL fight. Like JMK, maybe. I don't know. The JMK just always kind of feels vulnerable because of Riva. Yeah, I just don't know, man. There's just not a ton to love. I'm just like, I'm trying to think about who is going to be our hero on defense, and I just don't know, man. It's pretty wild. I saw Fatal beat Ray his last 2 streams with Zori. I've seen, or I've heard of that too. That's pretty wild. All right, let's get our Scoundrel Cron going. Oh, not that one. This one? Sure, it works. Dart NM9, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I'll give you a custom one too. Welcome to the army. All right. Okay. So, yeah. Big thing is timing on this one, and hopefully not getting stuck behind a taunt, like an annoying taunt. So, we just got to be cognizant of it. All right, let's do it. Just got to be cognizant of it. I love the off-meta stuff. I'm always out GL'd. That's good. I mean, hey, like I said, if it works for you, man, like I just feel like defense is going to be a real big struggle this next season. All right, let's pass it to you, and let's add the heal immunity onto Rey. So basically the plan is like, let's just do the kick here. Let's get everyone involved. I want her next one to be Lifeblood. Oh, dang, it wasn't Lifeblood. It's not good. Okay, there it is. She's gonna go again, though. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's add the heal immunity back on her. All right, beautiful. Swallow's gone. All right, love to see it. He's not coming back due to the Scoundrel no revive. We technically could just hang out here for a second, but let's just go ahead and move into this. Let's just dispel this for whenever that gets, because that's going to get annoying. Just keep hitting you. You're my first goal. Get you out of here. I think we'll kill before she even gets a turn. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. That was actually JTR that was VIP. I didn't even notice that until just now. Classic mix-up. Okay, she's gone. I think we might be able to just start nuking people. Yep. You just love to see that. You love to hate to see it. Let's do a basic here. Should win this with full banners. Ish. I don't know, actually. I don't know where he's at. All right, let's just drop Amelin. Let's just do a basic here. I don't know where we are at with him. I think we're good. Let's just do a basic. All right, it's killed. Kenobi. Freaking Kenobi. JMK made me before Morval was stacking Ufu going away and weakening Reva, but I'm with you. Not nearly enough good teams for defense. He might be, but at the same time, I don't know. Reva in GAC, like this is specifically like once he gets that death mark placed on his squad, it's just like it's like free reign. Like you do struggle for a bit, right? And like I think defense does help quite a bit, you know, kind of offset the damage early on or whatnot. But yeah, man, and like yeah, you can get unlucky, or I won't say unlucky. If you don't play it right, you can get exposed by the whatchamacallit. You can get exposed by the no revive, right? Especially in GAC. But if you play it right, you shouldn't get exposed by it. In fact, like I said, all those cleanses just end up death marking you, and you're just like, just cut through them. What's up, Malik? Yeah, someone did say it was time, actually. All right. What do we got here for our Kron? Protection up, defense. Sheesh. Imagine. This is why we run that Jedi split too. Now, I will say this. There's a huge chance that we're about to lose. This can be really scary, honestly. There's just no other way of putting it. This can be really scary. Yeah. Basically, Malgus is gonna come out and just like yeet someone. Yeah, this can just get scary. Now, some people run Bastila. I don't really like that as much. I like to bring everyone back down to Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker speed, and then we just go from there. I think you have more of a timeout risk with Bastila Shan. I don't know. That's just my experience with this, but I've been playing Jedi Knight Cal Kestis for a while, so she'll see. Yeah, but I don't have Mace. Mace is on defense. Okay. So yeah, this is the scary part, right? And that's fine though. It's fine-ish. Just do a basic here. So a lot of times actually I've noticed they just kind of go right for whatchamacallit. They go right for Jolie. This is why you bring Jolie, right? This is why you bring him. Yeah, let's just do basic here. Okay. Oh, if that drain's not gonna feel good. My gosh. They just hit like a train. Okay. This is where we get stuck into like, should we do this or should we do that? Looks like my dog has gone away. Let's see here. Let's do this. I want to get Basil out of here as soon as possible, please. Okay. All right. Don't have much time. Oh, you know what? That was a dumb move. That was a dumb move. We'll just go, I guess, for Sith Marauder right now. Okay. All right. All right. One more move here. Let's swap. Still got 240. We should be good. Oof. Okay. We need to kill. This is where that extra move to swap to try and save was a little bit risky. Okay. Let's kill Malgus here. All right. Things are going to get a little bit easier. This is where we should probably start thinking about if we want to start reducing turn meter here. Oh, I should have actually picked Luke here. Let's just do basics here. Might even be able to reduce some health here. Oof. Big hit. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's see if we can get another turn here. Nope. Oh well. Alright, so we kind of lost some banners there. Alright, still 61 though. Someone might say it's gonna be time. You always JML's third from max health reduction. Oh, you mean JKL's? Yeah, it can definitely help. If you also stack too many debuffs on them, like if the fight goes a little bit longer like that one did, you can actually end up kind of screwing yourself a little bit. But yeah. So I think we had a little bit of time, right? I think we had like a little bit under a minute. What the heck did we use against? I'm gonna look it up. I feel like we used something kind of clever. Oh gosh. I'll show the screen once I pull it up. What the heck did we use against Tuscans last week? Where I was like, oh, that's a pretty neat thing that we can do from here on out. Cause that's just one of those ones where you're like, man, I friggin' hate overkilling that team. Oh, it was Radis. But we didn't actually kill, we timed out. This is what we did. Sheesh, it's bright, huh? Yeah, this is what we ended up doing. You know what, though? I think we were talking about, like, let's try Dark Trooper Moff Gideon it. Malgus a pack duo? What's that? Oh, Malgus Malik? Yeah, no, those guys are on defense. Let's try Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Let's go Imperial Remnant. And I need the one where they do this. Even with a Kron, I don't know if they. So this one doesn't even have the. Well, I shouldn't say doesn't even have the, but doesn't have the warrior one. It's got Chieftain, which honestly is annoying in its own right. I don't know. We're gonna try this one. I don't remember if we technically have a day or a cleanse here. I think, yeah, we do with him, right? Or her, I should say. I don't remember anyone else, though. Yeah, well, we'll see. She'll see. No, I don't think so. This is what we asked last time. We were like, man, I think this is... We were like, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just going to try it. We're going to see. So it's like, I don't know which one we want to go for first, but I'm going to just say... I guess that is a TM gain, though. Oh, yeah. No, that's good. That's good. I'm not going to use that one yet. I want to save that. Oof. Granted, these are pretty low relics, but pretty funny nonetheless. Sure, why not? We'll just do an AoE here. And I guess we'll just add... Okay. I was gonna say we'll add Death Mark over here, but apparently not. Let's kill with Stormtrooper. I think we can kill. Yeah. Love to see it. My gosh. Oh, God, that was easy. Alright. That was stupid. It's overkill, master. That was pretty crazy. Oh, okay, we got JMK back here. Oh, it's gonna be the no revive, huh? Yep. Okay, so I think we have to walk through like getting ability blocked on her. Or we could just do... Honestly, we could just like do C or something as well. I don't think we can do Afra. No, definitely not Afra. Okay, so we got another one here. Oh, we've got Night Sisters here. Okay. Interesting. All right, so we got to go up here. Right, we got to kill some stuff up here. Man, should I restart my game? Oh wait, first off, we need to hit fleets. Sorry guys, I forgot about that part. We gotta hit fleets. Yeah, I don't have Krex though. He's on defense as well. He's forcing stuff. All right, let's first get a fleet in, then we'll finish up these fights. We'll restart and then we'll finish up these fights. But while we wait, let me know how your guys' Wednesday is, man. We got some time. This is gonna be just an auto battle, so you guys just let me know how that is. It's this autos. Yeah, we'll reset and we'll go back in. So that way I don't crash. Now, my Krex is in a 501st team. He's doing some work there, some yeoman's work. I could show you guys my defense in a second. Or at least the front walls. So, what does that mean? So he's got Leia on defense, he's got Lord Vader, obviously, he's got JMK as well. He's got... did we see any other ones? I feel like we did, but maybe not. I don't know. I guess not. What's up, Padfoot? You haven't seen one, really? Yeah, it's an easy mirror match, or I shouldn't say mirror match. It's an easy match against Leviathan. Profundity is. So if you don't have Leviathan, you just climb with Profundity, and it's pretty easy. Like I said, like we were kind of talking about earlier in the stream, there's just tons of ways to beat Leviathan. It just depends on which way you want to do it, especially in Squad Arena. Easier in Squad Arena. But yeah, depending on the splits of what you want in GAC, that's where it gets a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I've got a pretty chill fleet arena. I I've often shown this. There's usually people that have quit in the top 50, right? So quite a few Leviathans, I guess, up here in the front. We'll be able to see. Like, just take a, okay. So there's a no guild right there at 22. I don't know. Maybe we passed some too because I thought it just would be empty. No, I guess not. So at 22, there's a no guild, and he was in my shard chat for a long time, and so I know he left a while ago. At 26, there's a no guild. At 30, this guy quit a long time ago, like years ago. No guild. 40, there's a no guild. And honestly, like all these question mark ones, like, I mean, this guy's probably APKing. Like, there's just no freaking way. We still have negotiators and malevolences down here. It's pretty hilarious. Who knows, man? Ah! Sorry, my dog keeps coming in and out. Okay. Easily could be time. Oh crap. Anyways, yeah. Point of the story is pretty easy to get first. Pretty easy to stay like top 20 in my shard. Like honestly, I don't even have to try. All right, let's force close this. Let's reopen. Start this up again. I've gotten quite a bit of. I've gotten the first zone down. Loso. You could score 1750 this round. It was tough, but my opponent had to work for a W. Yeah, that's what you want. It's what you want your opponent to do. Try to leave my Leviathan on defense just so I don't drop when I'm done climbing. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely left my Chimera in, and it's ranged anywhere between like I'm 5th place to like 18th, I think. It's like the lowest I've ever gotten in my shard now. Yeah, so this is what I have on my front wall. So this is where my Crux is at. He's with my 501st. I've got the standard, you know, the standard Lord Vader. This is, you know, my version of Leia here. And then I've got a non-Omicron. What's her name again? Seer. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's the main reason why they decided to kind of get rid of Squad Arena shards, because it's the same thing, right? In my Squad Arena shard, I was getting when JML was around, and see when that iteration of GLs was coming down, I got knocked down to like 150th every single day, and I would climb all the way to number 1. It started getting to the point where it's like, is this even really worth it, right? Like you start to ask yourself, like, within those jumps, right? Like those earlier jumps, you jump like 50 feet or 50 feet. You jump like 50 spots. You know, when you're in those 150 range, you jump quite a ways. But it was like one of those things where I at least had to do 10 battles. And so if that's the case, you know, you've already spent what, 50, you spent 2 hours trying to climb ish, roughly, you know, with some lag time in between, but you spend 2 hours climbing, and then you would spend at least 50 crystals to, you know, refresh your attempts because you needed 10 attempts to get into first. I started being like, is the utility here, or should I just stop at like, you know, 10 or whatever? Anyways, and then yeah, this is my defense. He already killed my Rey, and he killed my Leia, or he or she, whatever. Considering it's the main source of crystal shards, shouldn't have those levels of discrepancies. Yeah, and I think they're gonna eventually, you know, fix it, right? I think. Yeah. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna bring in here. Let's see. What are we doing? Hut Cartel. There we go. Where are they at? honestly, I don't even know. Like, maybe Skiff isn't the best to bring here. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's see what we're bringing in. Honestly, actually, it might even be Emba that's not the best to bring in here. I don't know. We'll see, though. Let's kill this team. We might get, like I said, we kind of need to rush through this because last time I was doing this, man, it was way different relics. They were all relic 9. It was pretty insane. But yeah, last time I did this, dude, I freaking timed out on this team. So I would like for that to not happen again. Yeah, so see this stupid freaking cleanse, man. All right, I need to reheal a little bit. Or the days, I should say. The days. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's cleanse you. Let's go back to attacking Leia. Sheesh. Sheesh, those almost kills right there. Alright, luckily that didn't daze. Alright, I'm going with Captain Rex first. Might not be the right call, I don't know. They're all in damage immunity, so I don't want to throw that yet. Alright, I'm gonna blow this up because I need health. Wait, why am I not healing? Oh, is it burning? I don't want to lose Skiff here. He's one of my big sources of damage. Okay, Leia's almost gone. I bring us back over to you. Beautiful. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. And then 36, I should kill Drogon here. Actually, I think he's getting his damage reduction by that 75% turn meter. Let's go ahead and bring off his ability to gain. Just go ahead. He's below, so we can kill him. All right, cool. We got this. Dude, just die. You have so many freaking thermals on you. Yeah, whatever. Screw it. Let's blow them up. 64. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna have. I feel like they'll have to, but it's so weird because then if you move them to like some sort of guild, like specifically like let's just say guild PvP, whether that's territory wars or the next iteration of it or whatever the case is, then you just so much of your crystals relies upon how good your guild is versus like, you know, fleet arena right now just matters like, hey, how skilled am I at fleets, right? Like between me and some other guys, it's gonna feel. It'll feel bad in that sense, and like if that were to happen, we're gonna see a huge guild reshuffle, right? People are gonna want to be in good guilds, or if it's not good guilds, we'll just say like people are gonna want to be in guilds where you are incentivized to be at, right? Like you might not even, who knows, like like we've all seen how they've created systems here at Capital Games. Like sometimes they don't get it right on the first time, right? Like they'll be like, oh yeah, hey, like here's Grand Arena, and they'll be like, and the #1 account in Grand Arena is this guy that's like 3.5 million GP, and he's somehow in, you know, whatever it was, Division 1 back then, or whatever they called it. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild to think about. Anyways, so I think for fun, man, I'm gonna actually end up doing Riva versus them, and then I think I'm gonna try, because I kind of want to get this down. I want to, like, because I have a feeling we're gonna see this previewed next season as well. I want to get my fingers back used to this counter. I really can't even remember who we all bring. I think we bring Watt, right? And we bring in Brood. And then do we bring in, I think we also brought in the Mandalorian. Oh, I think sometimes we just didn't even bring in Watt. Right? That was a thing. I think it was just the Mandalorian, or like the armor or whatever. And if this loses, we're screwed. I think Thrawn is only sometimes. You only need Thrawn. You know, like if you're fearful. Like this, I think this combo you can actually just get away with one or the other. Fives won't give anything to Krex on a sacrifice, and Krex can be killed while Gas is alive though, right? Yes, he can. The problem is that there's nothing that, at least that I know of, that's gonna kill him that quick. Not with his Omicron, at least. Or wait, no, hold on. Yeah, not with his unique. It's just his unique. He's gonna basically just re-heal. You're not gonna get you're gonna get days before anything else happens. Let's see if we've got some defense here. Yeah, we'll use this one. Since at least for us, I can look at the DC rerolls and compare which guild is likely to win 95% of the time. You would think that, but honestly, we were just talking about this today in the gauntlet, like in my server about the gauntlet. The gauntlet right now is fantastic. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Like the amount of, like, we just beat Call Empire for the 2nd time in a row. We also have beaten Clones Unleashed 3 times in a row. We've never beaten Chromium though, but Clones just beat Chromium. They've beat them 2 out of 3 times. We've beaten Erodium. Erodium has beaten Caw Patrol. We've never beat Caw Patrol. I'm trying to think it, like Vanguard lost to Bad Batch Unleashed, right? It's just one of those things where, like, it's people should have, like, right now there's no excuse for, oh well, we just didn't take you serious enough. Like, we are definitely in a spot, at least in the gauntlet, where it's amazing. Like, people are beating people where you're like, wow, like, really? How? Like, you guys have the material advantage so hard. It's fantastic, man. TW right now in the gauntlet is quite impressive, in my opinion. Okay, let's see what happens here. We might get screwed. I don't know. I just want to get used to this thing. If I really want to get used to it, I wouldn't take a huge defense cron, but I also do still want to win. But yeah, we'll see. This is always a lower banner win, but okay. So on these ones, we definitely want to bring in health here on him. Okay. And then, if I remember right, we link here on Kenobi, and then we link on Commander Ahsoka Tano. Okay, so he went for Sunfac, which is unfortunate. Put this on you. And I don't usually mess around, so I just go ahead, and the crit hit thing is nice, but I'm good with just just the additional health. Usually means they can't really cut me up. All right. We really don't need any of that stuff, so let's just do that. Okay, and then we just want to kind of split up basics here. Okay, they're gonna start going after me. My defense is definitely nerfing them quite a bit. Lols. We really, I mean, sure, why not? We really don't need anyone here, but okay, let's go ahead and we'll just re-heal. Usually like to wait until we actually have to summon again, but I just don't think that that's going to be the case this time. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and zap. Okay. We'll just do a basic here. Okay, now this is where we link Kenobi. I usually pick Ahsoka Tano. Then we just kind of, we'll focus actually on, we want to focus on Kenobi so that way we kind of reduce his protection pool. Sure, why not just give this over to you? Try to save as many people as we can here. Try to put some shock on you once you get your tenacity down, taken away from you like that. Hey, don't hit him. Yeah, add an armor shred to him. Oh my god, we might kill him. It's hilarious. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. All right. We'll zap here. Wow, we really did kill him before we could kill the last person. All right, we'll just auto from here. Yeah, unfortunately we can't bring Sun Fact back, but so we got it was 60 there. I think normally it was like a 50. Like without defense, I think we lose probably one or two more geos. We used to lose armor too. I think we got like a 58 with it, like pretty consistently. So we'll see. You literally go from having double your opponent's DC 9 rerolls in one war to having 25% of your opponents in the next. Sheesh. Let me see here. Let me read up some of these. Ron says moving crystals to TDW might cause a huge increase in cheating because there's no way to see battle history. I don't know if CG would be willing to ban entire guilds for cheating. Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. For sure. I don't think it'll be a huge issue for like more experienced guilds. They probably will be able to tell if it's happening. But yeah, in the lower ranks for sure. I mean, like my little like 100 mil GP guild once had a cheater like attacking us. And I was like, dude, how are they killing these GLs? Like they have nothing. And they're somehow killing our GLs. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. And so I reported them. I chatted with their thing. You could clearly tell that they'd been cheating before. They're like, what are you talking about? Like that doesn't happen down here. And I was like, dude, you guys are doing it for sure. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, DC rerolls, sure. Yeah, I mean, they're probably also like, if you're winning TWs, you're also getting more rerolls. So, I mean, there's probably some sense to that as well. For sure. So it's gonna be an interesting one, man. I don't know what we're gonna do here. have maybe some idea actually. Anyways, let's go up top now. We did win against them. Yeah. After I called them out, they were like, bro, what are you talking about? And then they just stopped cheating. Well, I think actually the thing was like I said, they were all small accounts. And the thing is like when you're a small account, you only have 2 or 3 fleet commanders. And so they couldn't keep cheating. Like the one guy that was able to kill like an entire wall of GLs, he was like 600k GP, and at that GP he probably only had 2 or 3 fleets, and so he knocked out like 2 executors, and then like I think he just ran out of fleets. Like, so you can't cheat if you just don't have, you just don't have the goods, All right, who are we looking for here? Inquisitors. The Inquisitorious. What's up, Jazz? How's it going, dude? How you doing, man? Better change that name. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to change the name. Not at all. Clean 15s. Sheesh. Can you imagine clean 15s? This one does get a little bit scary. I will say this. Yeah, this one does get a little bit scary. Because yeah, they got the instant kill or like the non-revive, right? So yeah, this one can get a little bit scary. But I've usually had pretty good success with it. And this one doesn't have any defense from what I remember. Oh, it does have some defense, so I lied. Yeah, we'll see. You got them all banned? Wow, that's pretty crazy. You could just YOLO 420 it. True, it could actually, now that I think about it. This is always where I'm like, you know what? Like, honestly, ability blocking Rex, I don't know. Maybe it's not the best idea. Just knock everyone's protection down before we knock them down. We go ahead and put the crit immunity on us here. Oh, we don't have the 6, so I'm not gonna waste my time on that. All right, that should knock everyone's protection down. Oh, I thought that was the armor shred. I messed that one up. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Just do a basic here. I'll just do basics. All right, we need to get rid of 5s quick. Quick and in a hurry, please. Oh, that's quick. It's quick enough. Let's bring back your turn meter. Oh, okay, I just kill you. All right, cool. All right, this is where she's reducing health, so we need to get this on him. All right, now because we can't crit, we're just, these purges are sticking. This should kill. 64. Beautiful. Riva's so good. She's so good. She's so good in every game mode. Like, she's so good in TW. She's so good in GAC. She's so good in Conquest. She's so good just everywhere, man. Like, she's so freaking good. It's crazy. You got this, dude. What are we talking about? Not talking about much, honestly. We're just hanging out, vibing. What about you? How's it going? Tell us how you been. Okay, so all right, so I think the next fight I want to do is Tuscans up here, or down here I should say. Where are they at? T's. Never got the full breakdown on the alphabet here, so this worked out pretty well last time. We'll see how it ends up working this time. It is a bit different. I've noticed that teams that have this, he has like his automatic cleanse, it doesn't stack as well. But we'll see. What kind of cron is this as well? That's another blind. There, yeah. Your game just crashed during the GAC fleet battle. Sheesh, can't imagine. Glenn's in here saying he crashed at Yomada's house. Gosh, can you actually imagine? Can you actually imagine, man? Okay. Tuscans always does make me wonder if we're gonna crash though, for real. Just so many dots. So yeah, this is where it gets tricky, because he's gonna go and he's gonna cleanse it, and we'll be like, dude, come on, don't cleanse that. Like I don't even know what's happening right now. All right, let's go ahead and just re-cleanse this. All right, Nest died. I don't know. All right. Let's go ahead and get some extra stacks here. All right, so we can't target whatchamacallem yet. So we'll just kill Dash, I guess, out of fury. All right, cool. There you have it. 65 against Dash Rendars. I wish I could take you through the play-by-play there, but like, yeah, it's just not really much that I can explain because I'm frozen the entire time. Hey, thanks for watching, playing. I appreciate it, man. And have a great rest of your night. I don't know what we're gonna use here, man. Is this a potency one? Yeah. I don't know. Like, I guess troopers? How fast are these boyos? 335, so it's like a 370-ish. I think that's faster than my Piet can go. I guess we could use Afra here, right? Or we could also use EP. What is this one? Okay, so they're gonna get the defense. It's a lot of defense, actually. I don't know what I want to do here. God. You lost 2 minutes in TW waiting for a game hangs doing Phoenix. Yep. Yep, that'll happen. I'm like, what do we want to kill? Or like, how do we want to kill this squad, man? Like, I don't want to do a Night Sister air match. Like, I guess I could do, I think you could still do troopers. It just gets a little bit tricky. I think Imperial Trooper still works. Like I said, you just gotta, it's a bit more of a, gotta know when to kill, when to kill. I think that's the right one. I think that's what I want to use here. And if not, I'm blaming you guys. Oh, oh wait. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, did I use the wrong cron? Okay, so yeah, basically, we're gonna get wrecked. We basically just need to wreck them faster than they wreck us, from what I remember. I think that's what we got to do here. I think this only dispels on light side, yeah. So, not worth it. Does land days though. Just go ahead and run that then. Okay. Doesn't recover health, so I think I can use this now. Actually, we've got the turn meter train here. I want to wait until I can get... Just do basic here. Do I do AoE here? Should I just do TM up? So many options. I feel like I'll get a kill here and then we'll just get a bonus turn and that's gonna be no bueno. Guess let's just do this for right now. Yeah, this is where the pain starts. Oh no. Okay, wait. I think we'll be all right. Okay. We lost one. We lost a good soul there. Oh, actually we're not out of this yet. Oh no. No. Oh man. I think I might just let this time out because they might end up reviving everyone. Crap. Dang it. Who did we need? We needed, you know who we needed? We actually needed Stark. I messed that up by not bringing Stark. We needed Stark so I could dispel the taunt. Yeah. Although even then, I don't know actually how she interacts if she dies first. Does she get her bonus turn still? I don't know. It is. It's nice, but yeah, the problem was we didn't bring the right guy. We couldn't dispel from the taunt, and then once we killed Zombie, we just gave them a free, here's like 16 purges for you. Yeah. Sucks. Oh well. They are, yeah, they are pretty rough. I could have, so what I could have done is brought in like Treya, but the reason why I want Treya for Iden up there, and I want EP Starkiller for that. Like either way I could have gone about it, but I didn't. I wanted to try something a little bit spectacular, but it didn't work. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 100% TM. And like, that's why we were probably running a little bit ahead of her, but yeah, just if we could somehow dispel Zombie, we could have just gone right after Marin. I think we would have been better off for it, but oh well. Treya on offense, weird. I mean, I know everyone wants, actually, like, what's hilarious is I did have a Night Sister kill against Treya. Oh wait, yeah, Night Sister. No, sorry. I killed a Treya with Night Sisters. There we go. So everyone, it's a hard fight though. Like it's a really hard fight. But yeah, I killed them. And the whole reason why I did that was because I was like, you know what? I remember back in the day, actually you can get into a spot where like I used to bring in like Sith Trio and then try and kill Night Sisters with it, and they would get to a spot where they just like are constantly TM reducing you and you have no choice but to just die. So I know everyone wants to think that like the Treya on defense is just unstoppable, and it's really good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not all it's cracked up to be. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty close. I will say that it's pretty close to what it's cracked up to be. But it's not all. It's not everything that you need it to be all the time. My daughter sounds like she's having a blast. So yeah, I think I'm gonna run Afra here. And I actually almost, well, I won't say almost. I would have killed Calvin's with it, but I misplayed it, and I know now like what I did wrong and why I failed at that one. I needed to do a certain move at a certain time, and I didn't do it, and I was beside myself afterwards. I was like, dang it, dude, I really messed that one up. We're gonna go with this comp here. Definitely not Wampa on Iden. Not in this environment. not with Krons, at least. I wouldn't even say, like, I really don't even think you need Scout. Like, you need to check the Kron. They get so much offense, you just get struck. Calvin did. Yep, Calvin did. It was actually that Treya team that caused me to like get wrecked. Because I tried that, and then I was like, dang, that didn't work. And then what did I do? Oh, and then I did Treya mirror match, and I just could not kill. I couldn't go fast enough. Let's just bring this out. Should have probably done third again, but oh well. I think we'll be all right. Let's go ahead and get Afra another turn. Sorry, I'm like kind of focusing, kind of not at the same time. All right. This is a really cool thing where we can just kill Zori now. But yeah, so then I did Treya versus Calvin's Treya's Calvin, and that's where I timed out on what's his face, Scion. He kept just rezzing, and I was like, all I need to do is get one more kill with Nihilus or get Isolate on him, and I just literally ran out of time. It sucked. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to play here? I do want defense here. This one looks like a decent one. Wampa on Iden is a fine line, like low K2 and down. Yeah, I think as long as you've done your research and you don't have a cron, I think you're pretty safe. And no scout in there as well. But even without scout and it's got the cron, I'd say you could be in trouble. Yeah. I'm kind of sad because I honestly think that like for the most of the game, people want to like okay, so like the amount of people that have Mandalorians all farmed up, the amount of people that will have I'm trying to think of the other factions now. I'm just gonna kill you. Oh, okay, or not. Then I'll isolate Iden, and I should be able to kill her from there, I think. But yeah, like a lot of the guys, you know, lower on the game, which is what they seem like they're trying to get with, you know, all the, you know, they're saying like, hey, you only need relic 5, right? All these things that have been like, oh, that's really nice of them. I'm gonna see if this works. So I don't know if this does, because I think that it actually just counts as like a res instead of it, but we'll see. Time to test. So isolate should actually stop her from dying, but I actually don't think it will. Yeah, I was right. I'm glad I proved myself right. It's like a zombie thing instead of a actual like Jango Fett kind of thing. All right, so we've got oh man, I hate this comp. Honestly, this comp sucks. Or like this, I should say this breakdown. This breakdown's pretty hard to get through actually, with how I set my defense on ships. Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna use EP Star Killer against this. I mean, I personally can't see a reason why we wouldn't, right? Actually, you know what? There's no real banner recovery on this. I mean, we could just as easily run like bounty hunters or something. Something way easier. Oh, you know what? Give me... You know, this is like... This is where we're like Zam Wessel, like what is she actually doing for a team? It's like, I don't know. Something. She does something, trust me. Oh, you know what? Do we have Mon Mothma? Let's change it up. Let's at least use someone fun that we've not used all season. No, we don't need Kara. We need our 2-turn meter boys. And then we don't need bigs, we need wedge. There we go. All right, there we go. I mean, I don't need, I want to do stuff that's fun. I don't want to do a Wampa solo. I'm really kind of over the Wampa thing. Like I haven't used Wampa in so long. It's like, I don't, like I've kind of forgotten that I even have a Omicron Wampa at this point. There we go. Woo! Mon Mothma. She's gonna be sick. Her new one with Biggs is interesting. I just don't know how we're gonna implement it. I mean, I think it's mostly actually supposed to be for Saw. Honestly, I think like their main, I think their intent of it was that for Saw to take the Wigs boys, but all right. Let's see. So yeah, dude, I really don't like this setup. This is probably, everyone sets Malevolence instead. It's gonna make him like his, I don't know what he's gonna quite do. I mean, I guess what I could do is run First Order here. It's a bit trickier. And then run a mirror match here. It's a bit easier. I don't know. Don't love it though. All right, let's run. What we know is we're gonna run Chimera here. Probably gonna crash as well. Already got this set up in my Levi Damb. Okay. Please don't crash. Oh my god. This is scaring me. Alright, I think we're good. Jeez. Yeah, that's what I didn't use SK. I was like, you know what? We're never gonna get to ult with this. Alright. We actually didn't get bombs there, so we're actually good to do a basic here. Okay, dodged like always. Go ahead and bring out TIE Defender. Go ahead and stun here. And we'll dispel. See what TIE Fighter pilot can do for us here. Oof, it was close. Now we can go ahead and dispel that. We'll go ahead and bring this out. Kill Sith Assassin. Classic mix-up. Okay, who's it gonna be? All right, it's Mark 6. He went for Scythe. Let's do basic here. The basic. And unfortunately, his foresight isn't gonna count right now. Do I want to cleanse here? No, I don't. I don't want to cleanse. All right, we deflected. All right, we are good to bring out Gauntlet in this scenario. Let's go ahead and cleanse ourselves here. All right, just do a basic here. Might actually get the kill just with our guys. Yeah, wow. All right, let's heal up TIE Fighter. All right, this is where counters suck. All right, let's get another reheal here. Okay. And next, hopefully, is a stun. Oh, actually, we don't need the stun anymore. All right, we just do basics from here on out. All right, see who's out next. Okay, cleanse here. Let's just do basics here on Palps. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of a head start here on getting Sith Empire Trooper finally out of here. Okay, the ult, they'll do the AoE, so we'll lose some banners there. So it won't be as clean as normal. Oh, gosh, freaking so annoying. All right. Let's get, now that this guy doesn't have crit hit immunity on him, just try and get him out. Man. All of our banners just gone now. All right, let's get Sith Empire Trooper out. So tired of you. Okay. All right, so we got a, oh, 69. Actually, those perfect banners. No, you can get all the way up to like a 75 with that comp. Okay, yeah, so do I want to risk it and go first order here? Or do I want to like freaking get wrecked here, man? I don't love this split for sure. It's either I get wrecked on first order, or sorry, not first order, but executor, or I get wrecked on negotiator. Sucks. Just Nego Mirror. The problem is then we, like I said, we get into a spot, like we get usually into a pretty clean spot, but yeah. Okay, we'll do first order. I mean, sometimes that's how the RNG falls. But like I said, you guys saw that, right? Like it was a 5-minute long battle. Wasn't even ever close to losing it though. Now, granted, I think their reinforcements suck, like at least the way that they're called out. But still, I don't know, man. It's a 90. In my personal opinion, it's a 95% counter. People just misplay it all the time, and that's why .gg is at a 70%. First off, if it's on .gg. On SWGoH.gg, you need to just immediately add 10 to 15%. But if it's not on SWGoH.gg and it's on Ando.gg, that's a 95% counter for sure. Okay, I'm gonna run the the it's a little bit of a riskier one by not putting, I think it's SF TIE Fighter right in the front. We'll see. I want to hear how I misplayed it. I would be very curious, because I'm telling you right now, I didn't. I've played that battle many a times, and that is not the misplay. I think I know where you're saying. I think I know where you think that I misplayed it, and I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why it's played that way. But I'm curious, maybe there's something else. Okay, let me do finalizer. This is a tricky one. Can go a few different ways here. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I actually couldn't have killed Mark 6 faster. What I could have gone is switched to Palpatine earlier. That is true. I could have switched to Palpatine earlier. The reason why I didn't hit Palpatine earlier is he had crit avoidance, and honestly, the team, once they have crit avoidance, is so annoying. Okay. All right. I was hoping we'd kill. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna lose. What's his name here? Honestly, I'm pretty rusty on this counter, so. Yeah, okay. I lost you. Okay. Get the potency, stun. Okay, tenacity up is a thing. Let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, this is probably gonna be Houndstooth. We won't be able to dispel this. Guess we'll just pass this over. Okay. All right, bring you out. Just give turn meter over here. Oh crap, this sucks. On 3 turn cooldown on this. This is where I think I lose, boys. To get lucky with a stun there. So normally I would end up giving myself shaft, but I think what I'm gonna end up doing is dispelling, so I can kill Bosk. Okay, and hopefully stun Boba. Ah, yep, they got it. I think it will still be okay, but oofies. All right, let's get the chaff here. We're still not out of it yet. Ah, dang it, we are. I mean, we could still win. Because we've killed... No, yeah, we've killed all their reinforcements, so we should be good when it comes to that. Oh, dang it. Freaking Mando is going to solo us. We can't hit through Foresight, so just take it. Oh man, the call to assist. Freaking bam, dude. Soloed us. All right. Well, at least it gives us a negotiator mirror, which I think is the best outcome out of that, or at least what we were going for. All right, let me see this. Two things I would have done differently. You didn't cleanse TIE Defender, which removed the option of calling to assist with Chimera to finish off. Wait. Oh, so instead of re-healing TIE Fighter Pilot, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to lose TIE Fighter Pilot. That was the reason why I didn't cleanse him. Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to dispel EP with the Scythe is because I think, if I remember right, at least in my head, was I did not want to have it to be a dispel on the Mark 6 as well, and have them gain. I think they had a buff, so I think they would have gained, what is it, like 10 stacks or something like that. So those are the reasons why. I think it's just mirror match, right? I've never actually tried this before. I thought it was dispelled any buffs. I'm pretty sure it's dispel any buffs, but I could be wrong. I'm certainly open to that potential for sure. I'm gonna try, guess. I don't know who's gonna go first. Oh wait, that's why we have this handy dandy thing. All right, cool. I'm gonna try this. I actually don't know if this will end up killing, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, cool. Turn meter or force taunt. Turn meter or force taunt. Am I crazy if I want to force taunt on Marauder? Potentially. Go ahead, give offense up. Do a basic over here on this guy. No. I don't like when you do that. You're supposed to just die. You're supposed to just die once. Make it easy for me. That friggin' 5s is hitting kind of heavy right now. No, it's not. It's not enough to... It was enough to proc it. I was like, nah, it's not gonna be enough. That'd be overkill. I think I'm gonna save that. I think I'm gonna just do bombs here. Okay. Who needs recovery the most? You're still taunting, so I guess I can give this to you. Let's taunt. Let's taunt with you. You've already lost your protection. Oh, of course, the AoE to take away all of our banners. All right, 72. Are you sure? I could sworn that one time I was playing it, I was like, really? That I think it's had like tenacity up or something. I was like, really? Like that? Even dispelling that causes that to be that way? That sucks. curious now. What's up, Anakin Lava Crawler? How's up, man? What's up, man? Hello there. I don't know, man. This might be risky now that I just thought about it. Like, now that I had a second to think, I was like, wait, what am I doing again? I think we should be fine. It's funny that I just like selected things on auto and I was like, yeah, this will work. I think this will kill. Oh, cool. Glad I was wrong about that. All right, 49. All right, so I think we're finished, right? So I had 2 drops. I don't know. Maybe this guy's got it in him. Maybe this guy's got it in him. So what? I gotta remember, what GLs did we see? We saw Lord Vader. Okay, Lord Vader, Rey, Leia, and JMK. That was it, right? So 4. So that means he's got Jabba, C, JML, and oh, SLKR. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he can pull off. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's always, I've never really gotten into the 1800s. I always fight in the 17s. So it's fine. We'll find a way, I'm sure. I will say he does have some easy counters for some of the teams that have kind of historically been a problem for people based off of what he set. Specifically thinking CLS. I kind of hope for people to still do some shenanigans. You had 16-16. Thanks, appreciate it, Dart. Yeah, I'm gonna go read this because I could have sworn one time he had just tenacity up. I was like, oh, okay, he's got tenacity up. Like, he won't gain his buffs, and he gained buffs, and I was like, or gained stacks, and I was like, wait, what? Where is it at? Did I pass it already? No, here it is. Okay. Starts with 10 stacks. I think it's in here. It's 2 stacks. Boop, 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 boop. Ignores enemy's protection. Expires. Got that. All right. Doubled if dispelled. Okay, so it seems like it is just retribution. And that is so weird because I remember one time like thinking, I was like, oh, all right, cool, like we're good. I think it's only whenever it has the retribution that I can't dispel. And it had tenacity up and I dispelled and it went, it skyrocketed. And I was like, what the hell? I guess maybe my buffs things wasn't open or like expanded, and because I mean he gains it on this, right, and he gains retribution on this turn, so it's like, yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know, kind of wild. Chips, thanks, appreciate it, Bane. Yeah, ships can sometimes be like that, man. It's tough out there. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I guess accuracy up, right, is like kind of the big thing that I can have. Okay, so just to keep you guys aware, like I am gonna try. Oh man, guys, I'm sorry. Like I said, the follows don't play anymore. So I think I gave Dart his custom one. You hear about Pluto? Thanks for the follow. Bacon Shake 51. Thanks for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry that my alerts aren't playing. So I think I'm going for Bo-Katan this time around. Really, what it is. So I just crystal whaled to 85 today. I should be good. Like, I mean, I've got a few days to hit 100 here, right? I think I already did all my refreshes though. Maybe. Yeah, I did. So I go up to the 100s there, but that should be easy enough to compensate for. I'm lucky because I like crystal whaled on Keller and Beck early on, So it kind of spread out like my crystal purchases, if you will. Because like I picked, like this has kind of always happened with any sort of a, you know, unlock. I pick someone, I'm like, this guy's worth it. This guy's like super hardcore worth it. I want to get him early because I want, like, there's very few times that this happens, but like Chupio, I remember, was one of them. I was just like, dude, this guy's so good. And I mean, he was good at 3 stars, 4 stars, whatever. But I was like, man, I just want to rush this guy. Like I've got the crystals. This is why I hoard crystals. So I think that's what I'm going to be. Like the fact that I'm at 6,000 right now, or whatever it was, I forget, is like the lowest that I've been in like a long time. So I hoard crystals for this reason. So I got back like as soon as possible, got him with the Relic 7. Honestly, he's been okay for me. He looks like his kit looked way cooler than what I think has happened in practicality. I mean, he's not bad. I'm not saying he's bad. He's really cool in TW, which is fine by me. But yeah, so yeah, I'm almost at 70 here. I think we'll be okay. Like even if I have to purchase 25 shards, which there's no way I will, because I get like 5 to 6 shards a day. So by the time that like the event goes live, plus like a day or so, I feel like I'll be in a pretty comfortable spot. Like I'll be like mid 80s, I feel like. Grogu though, that's gonna be just 185 that I'm gonna have to purchase most likely. I guess I will get a few days of farming once the whatchamacallit happens. Once the chase is going on. So yeah, and that's the other thing, is that I think, like I said, Bodhi came into my Discord and said that we needed 9,000 crystals for that. So I'm short on that right now. So I need these wins. I need these GAC wins. These are important. I'm not normally like a guy that's like, oh no, these are not important, but I'm definitely now like, oh man, these are kind of important. I don't know what she does in 3s. I just want her because, I mean, her Datacron set is pretty ridiculous. And it's more than that. It's just like, it's just what kind of keeps me on pace. I never get ahead, but I stay on pace. Is about how I feel. Like I'll fall behind and then I get it back on pace. I'm like, all right, good, back on pace. I need to buy all these for shard shop currency. Only to find out it's Rose 2.0. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if I actually articulated this earlier, but like if the comeuppance or whatever you call it is actually that disappointing, that's gonna hurt worse because of where the fleet is. Like, because we already had this happen once, we're like, oh, okay, like cool, like, because that was around the same time that First Order got their quote unquote tank, who wasn't really even a tank, but we got it, and we're like, oh, this is actually pretty nice. Like we can kill executors now. Like that's pretty sweet. Yeah, if the comeuppance is a come down in it ints, I don't know, but if it's a lame ship, man, that's gonna suck, because yeah, we've already been kind of duped once, you know, like, oh man, there's like the jokes just won't end with the Holdo ship. Just be like, oh yeah, that sucks, classic mix up. I'm with you. 1 turn per set. It's worth a crystal. Yeah, exactly. Like you have to find what's your worth. I sound like some motivational speaker. Like find your worth and pursue it. Now you have to find what's gonna help your roster the most, and specifically why I picked Kelleran actually to Crystal Whale on. Not only was he I thought the best of all the characters, but he also was the last, right? I knew at the time that Kelleran back was released, I was like, well, we're only probably a few weeks away from getting, you know, Paz. So I was like, that's fine. Like I could just wait a few weeks. There's no problem with that. And so I went with the one that was like also the least or the last to release. So I knew that that was, now granted, it's probably going to be a Cantina release. So it's going to be a fast farm, but at least I got that one out of the way. And I'm now able to start on, or I've had a head start on the rest of them, right? Sad about my get one. If Resistance with Zori's ship can beat Triple Attacker for decent banners, reliable, it would be nice. No, don't do that, because that's why I need Plo. That's why I got Plo. I'm just kidding. Actually, Plo's, man, the whole fleet is just so good. He's not really needed against the Profundity counter, but man, I had fun doing that. Oh man, I just bought up all my shop currency for my Datacrons. So I had someone ask like, well, why are you buying Datacrons right now with shard shop currency? The reason is, one, I don't really have like so much of a use for it. The other reason is I have like excess of all these currencies, so it's like I should probably just like not be lazy and actually buy. And the other reason is because I don't want to lose all my data cache, right? So I want to have crons from the new set, so that way I'm able to actually upgrade them as I see fit. And I've already like dismantled one or two of them, right? From there. What's up, Storm Pooper? How's it going, man? All right. Oh, I guess we need to do this first so we can convert it, and we can go into this, buy this, and buy these. Perfect. Oh, bulls. I think that's pretty much all we can do, though. So I'm not going to use that currency. I did all of those. Yeah, I think that was it. Purchased everything. That was it. Cool. All right, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what this guy ends up doing. He's still got quite a bit. He will have to get crafty though, I think. I don't know how he's going to cheaply get through some of my teams. I'm curious to see what I don't know what he did against my Ray. I don't think that was EPSK, but maybe it was. If it was, he'd be one of the first this season to get through it. But it couldn't have been JMK, because JMK was on defense. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe he did JML. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty low now. I took a pretty big schlack in last week and went 0-3. Oh, how do I do this? How do I do this? There we go. Looks like I'm in the 1,300s, I guess. Yeah, going 0-3 last week definitely was like, I think this week I have a good chance of going 2-1. Maybe. I think either way that I slice or dice it though, I think I'm gonna go 2-1. If I had to just throw a dart at the board. We'll see though. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Bane. Yeah, I appreciate it. We'll see. All right, guys. Let's see who's live right now. Got this. We got Shaka. Got Horizon. Got Des. Got Wolf. Oh, Zareth's live. All right, let's raid Zareth. Yeah, let's raid Zareth. Sure, that's the right one. Anyways, guys, I will be live again Friday. Enjoy what Zareth is doing. I'm sure he's going to be prevailing like always. And yeah, we'll see you guys Friday. Peace.